Hey everybody, Saint Rash back again on YouTube with another Let's Play Minecraft episode. This is episode 3. In the last episode, we dug down to level 12, ran into a abandoned mine shaft, and set up a really quick rudimentary farm. Um, as you can see here, my trees, I've been planting trees, chopping them down, getting more saplings, and planting more because we need a lot of wood. And the farm has expanded a little bit. And while I was down at the bottom of this shaft that we were building, I'll take you down there really quickly. I, as I was beginning to think I would, and expressed in the last episode, I ran into the abandoned mine shaft. So I will have to deal with that for a certain extent. I do like large rooms when I'm doing these sorts of main hub worlds for the mine shaft and whatnot. I am going to be using um, logs in the corners and at various points to serve as structural marks for the roof and whatnot, because this is going to be filled in. I do have several designs in mind. I've used a basic one I've tried in a creative world that I really like a lot. I'm probably going to extend this at least twice as long for now, because this pattern that I'm going to be using is going to be just sort of like an infinite thing, and then eventually maybe we can work out a rail system to keep going on down the end when we get farther, or we'll just wind up abandoning this and going to another place for reasons that I will show up top. Now, while I was down here working on this, I did run into a zombie. I almost got killed, but luckily I've been playing it safe. I don't want to die uh, without recording. I wasn't recording at the time, so I'm being very careful when I'm not recording because, it's probably nighttime. Let's take a nap real quick. Because I want you guys to witness the embarrassment of my first death. So I've been very, very careful with that in mind. But I did kill my first zombie, and that first zombie happened to have dropped a potato. And I planted that little baby right there. I have never had a potato or a carrot or anything before in the game, so that's a new thing for me to experience. And I do know I definitely want to be. Oh, it didn't drop any seeds. I do want to be using, I believe, baked potatoes for my food source, and just reserve wheat for emergencies, but mostly for animal growth and whatnot. Which brings me to my biggest complaint with where we are. I do like the location we're in, but as I expressed before, there were a lot of sheep and little else in terms of peaceful mobs. But where'd they go? There's some. But these sheep are here. Those are the ones we've seen before. They've been wandering around. But I did a little bit of exploring around this nice little meadow, and you're probably not gonna be able to see because my render distance is not very far right now to smooth out things. But we got more sheep over here. Nice, another little herd of sheep. Then you walk over here, and then some Endermen. There's another little herd of sheep. That's one of them, but there's several over there. There's at least 30 or 40 sheep. That's all I've got around here, which is fine. But I'm gonna need some other animals eventually, especially when I want to enchant, because I haven't seen a single cow since we left the island behind. Also, around this entire meadow is desert. I don't have any snow to speak of, and that's really what I want. I want a snow biome because I want snow golems and I want to throw snowballs at enemies. But so this is definitely going to be a temporary or just like an extension. This is going to be like a home away from home that we're starting first, and then we'll move off and probably return here sporadically. Visit, have it as like a little vacation home. But also, I'm going to need other types of woods, and I do recall seeing plenty of birch over on that island. So I'm probably off camera going to go visit that island again, grab some trees that we don't have over here so I can get them growing. I'm going to need to get the jungle wood, get some birch, and then I need to find a snow biome just for those trees at least, because the evergreens are, I'm not really sure of what those are called offhand. But those trees are something I'm going to need as well. Get some of that. More seeds. This stuff is finally starting to grow. It's been taking forever. Ah, finally, multiple seeds. And I really want this to grow. I'm excited to get a potato, honestly. More than I probably should be. But anyways, I'm going to cut here. I'm going to continue working, expanding the farm, And I'm going to put in some form of farm down there, probably just potatoes, because that's all I'm going to need down there. And just so I can have a supply of food down there, and I don't need to keep climbing up here every time I want to get some food. Just to get trees is why I should be coming up here at all. But we're going to cut here. I'll be back with another quick update and probably finish the episode shortly after that. But until then, well, until then, it's going to be probably about an hour or two for me, but I'll see you guys in about a second. Bye. All right, guys. I failed. I died twice now. I went to the island. I got some jungle wood, some saplings, and some birch trees. And on the way back, I hadn't had my health recovered, and a spider killed me. And then, not too long ago, I slept, exited my house, was grabbing a couple things, and suddenly I heard that sizzle and blew up. Dang creepers. But I've been working down at the bottom of the mine. I have a good amount of potatoes. You can see I got some baked potatoes on hand. But I came up top because I need some wood. And I know they're out there. I just saw them a second ago. That's why I started recording. I'm not going to let that happen to me again. Yeah, there. There's more than one. I know one's hiding from me. Let's get in here for a second. There were at least two. Two creepers out there just waiting for me to try and gather some of my stuff. Let's see if I can't get this. All right, let's go for short. See if it'll pop up. Nope, just the one. He's in the trees there somewhere. I know it. Keep walking away. I don't want to get caught from behind. All right, as you can see, I also found some pumpkins. And I've got my wheat's been growing. I'm not going to harvest anything or be up here very long. I'm going to head back down for a sec. I'll show you what I did so far. I got my farm in place with the potatoes to start growing. It's really crappy looking, but I'm going to be designing and making it pretty in just a second. But as you can see, I've got them growing along this path here with the water streaming down. That's one source water block at the top here. I think this is going to be more than what I'll need. Honestly, I'm just taking it a little bit and being a little bit more extreme with it than I have to be. But I'm going to fill these all with potatoes. It'll feed down here. I've got workbench. This is part of the pattern, actually, so like in front of each section. So the sections are going to be, let's see, 5 wide with a pillar of wood along the sides here, jutting out to give it a little bit of depth. And probably, I'm going to try and do something with this to give it more depth. Either I'm going to push it in more, because this right here is probably going to be something that's not going to be technically a shaft. I'll keep going this way, and then the mine shafts will actually start like this. This is what the mine shaft's going to look like. I'll have one there, and then the next one will be actually right here. But they'll keep going like that. But I'm going to have like a design on the outside, because I like everything to look nice. But again, sorry. I've died twice now. Both very annoying times. But I'm going to pertify this up a little bit. Let's check and see if maybe that creeper despawned while we were down here. Not gonna lie, that was part of the plan to show you this stuff down here. Let's see really quickly. I'm gonna make an iron axe as well before we go out there, because I'm gonna need a lot more wood than I've been gathering for myself just now. Okay, get this here. Oh, shoot. Okay, I know I have more in here. Yeah. My resources are small right now, as you can see, but that's really just because I haven't really been mining yet. And I haven't even gone into that I'm an idiot. That was supposed to be an axe. All right, well, we'll just go with the stone axe for now then. Was not thinking while I did that. All right, get that out there. Whatever, I'll need a iron pick as well, too. Is he gone? Oh, I hope he's gone. I'm not sure if I want to use the birch trees in the mine shaft quite yet. I know I might use the planks, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm not overly fond of the lighter color planks that the birch comes out with. But we'll see. I'm just a bit of a purist with the color. Let's see. I do want some of those darker woods as well. I don't remember if it's the jungle wood that'll make that. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to keep doing this, and we will be back in just a sec. All right, guys. This is going to be the last part of this episode. I just want to show you what I've been doing. And I'm going to do a little slow, dramatic reveal. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, get a little higher. I don't want to show too much. Storage. Isn't that beautiful? It's going to be nicely designed. I got the little corner of dirt there. You know, make it look all natural. 1 second. I'm getting a little bit of frame rate. Obviously, I'm kidding. I'm just going to start labeling what sections I want to be what. Come on, stop freezing on me. I know you're going to work. All right. All right. There we go. I believe I might have changed the distance on this. Yeah, let's get that down. Maybe it'll work on normal. All right. Now, I'm going to put storage in here because, as you can see right here, I got a lot of crap in here. I started putting... I actually got some organization in here. I'm going to get cobble. I won't even really bother showing you the chest up at the top of this tunnel. It's basically filled with cobble, and there's a lot of stuff in between. But just to give you the full impression of what I've been working on right now, I started the floor pattern. This is something I've done before in one of the worlds I created, and I really like it. I'm going to try and do different things, though, like... for instance, to save resources so I don't have to keep making long trips to the desert, all of this is made with half slabs, because I'm really just looking for the top look. So it's not really all that important that it looks all that amazing or anything. But, let's get that there. Oh, come on, I didn't double place that. But so we have this pattern here. And then if you look over here, I'm just about finished with how I want this to look. I'm not 100% certain. I do like how the sandstone, like smooth sandstone blocks, sort of meshes with the birchwood. That kind of like that pattern. And I've been using the oak half slabs here, just so I can't really jump in there. I'm not sure of the color combination. I'm not hating it, but now that I'm looking at it again, I'm not 100% certain I like that or not. And then we got some brick walls around the sides to give it a sort of, you know, it is a man-made structure look. Yeah, but this is pretty much all I'm going to do on this for now. I might tweak that half slab on top, like I was saying, but I'm not really stressing on that. This has been really getting me a lot of potatoes, and let's get this going. You know, this basic system is you wallop the potatoes, and sometimes you grab them, and the ones you don't grab tend to get knocked into that water stream. Can I walk over here? Ooh, that's a problem. I don't really want to be able to walk off there. I'm going to have to tweak that ceiling design maybe a little bit, but we'll see. Maybe just pull that up a little bit. We'll take a look at it. But as you can see, yeah, I don't like that at all. It's going to bug me. You knock out the potatoes, you grab some of them most of the time, but the ones that you don't grab get knocked off into the water flow behind it, and as you'll see, it gets pushed to the end, and you just pick it up. Right now, I'm starting to just keep them in here. Come on. I've just been filling it up so that they're ready. What I'm going to eventually change this to when the next update comes out with the hoppers, which I'm really excited to get to mess around with that. I'm not going to do snapshots and stuff on this Let's Play though. I don't want to screw up my save file, and I just know somehow I will. But eventually, I think what I'd want to do is to have this water flow here, and maybe instead of the chest there'll be a hopper there, and maybe have the chest. We'll move the chest somewhere, but the hopper would lead into the chest, and then automatically all of the potatoes would be put into the chest because of that, which I think is a neat way to sort of implement that. Let's see. Am I roasting anything? Yes. Making more brick. But I don't need that. Alright, got more brick. I took this a little bit further this way. As you can see, I'm not sure if I had done that in the last section. But I think I'm going to probably... I'm not really sure when I want to start strip mining because I do need several sort of locales for things. I know I need a storage room, so that's what this is going to be. And this is probably, depending on what this is going to be, which I'm really not certain offhand, this is probably going to be leaning towards the left. So the storage is actually going to be on the left side in here whenever I get working on it. Let's see, anything else? Anything else? I haven't really done anything up top other than planting trees. I did gather some sand. If anyone doesn't know how to gather sand using torches to make it quicker, I can show that another time. I'm not going to walk all the way over there just to show that. But let's see. I haven't really thought up how I want the ceiling to look quite yet. I do want to do something with it. I'm just not really 100% certain. I haven't really messed around with the stairs and upside down stairs and things. Yeah, that really needs to change. I'm going to just temporarily put... let's see. Why am I getting in there? Because that's a half slab, and this is higher than it should be. Okay. So let's just temporarily put this here, because that's just bugging me getting caught all the time. Alright, so that's probably going to do it for this episode. As far as next episode goes, I'll probably finish repeating this design over here and figure out what we want to do with these two sections, because something needs to be done. One of them needs to be a strip mine, if not the next row over. I'm thinking, what else will I need? I've got food. I really need to start getting supplies. I'm gonna need a enchanting room for when that gets started. And let's go ahead and figure out. I don't think I want that combined with storage. Storage should be its own thing. Maybe, you know what I like to do? I'm thinking I might do a secret hidey hole. I've done this before on this exact design actually, where it pulls two of these logs to the side, like pulls it inwards, and then there's like a secret tunnel down there to go to an enchanting room underneath. I might do that, or we could do a secret room for something else. I'm trying to think, because it's probably just going to be easier if we have the enchanting room here. And we don't have any slime balls or anything to be working on that yet anyway, so we'll think of something to do for a secret room a little later. For right now, let's just have this be the enchanting room. Probably won't fit. Alright. Got an enchanting room to go there. And I'm running around a few ideas as to what I want this wall to look like. I think I want to give it some depth so it might indent as it goes into the thing, but I'm not 100%. I do want to mess around with stairs now soon and see about using that whole corner stair now. But we'll try to incorporate that in the next episode. I'm going to call it an end here. We'll eat a baked potato from the fruit of today's work. Let's go ahead and eat that. Yeah, and I'm full. All right. And I'm level 6, and just to show you, I have not died again. This is the same session I've been sitting in this whole time. I only died those 2 times. Anything else? Let's see. Nah, I'm just gonna before I get more distracted, I'm just gonna end it here and start work on the next episode later on. But till then, this is Saint Rash saying, have yourself a nice morning, afternoon, evening, supper time, half supper time, lunch, whatever's going on. I hope you guys are having a great time. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to call it here. You guys take care.